y gracias por volar en la aerolínea aérea de Phil Hendrie. Estaremos volando a una altitud de 30,000 pies. Oh, y también Green Card. El vuelo de esta noche estaremos presentando diarrea. Y también debo mencionar Taco Bell Chihuahua.
Phil Hendrie Show at 1-800-449-8686. I'd like to make a little announcement that on Saturday, December the 18th, 1 week from tomorrow, we will be inaugurating the sales of our Best of the Phil Hendrie Show 1999 CD, Communism is Neat. And we will be inaugurating those sales at Rock Honda in Fontana starting at 12 noon. Each CD is worth $20. I will be there signing, personalizing, saying hello. You can take a picture. We're going to have live entertainment. Frank from Arizona Iced Tea is going to be out there. And all of the proceeds from the sale of the iced tea as well go to my friend's place, a resource center for homeless and runaway youth in Los Angeles. So do mark it on the calendar. See us out there a week from tomorrow at Rock Honda in Fontana for the sale of the Phil Hendrie, Best of the Phil Hendrie Show 1999 CD, Communism is Neat. All of the proceeds go to my friend's place. And again, we'll have live entertainment. We will be out there at noon. 12 noon begins the festivities. And we will sign for a couple, 3 hours, somewhere in there. I can't really give you a hard and fast time because if I do, then people are going to go nuts like they almost did last year. So let's just say get there at noon, and we'll do as much as we possibly can to get to each and every one of you if we get a good crowd. I never know whether we're going to have anybody out at these things. Last year, we got about 1,000 people out there. This year, who knows? So anyway, go on out there, and, you know, if I'm there, great. If I'm not, just go ahead and stand around the card table till I get there. Starts at 12 noon, December 18th. Rock Honda in Fontana. They're at 9612 North Sierra Avenue. You just go north off of Interstate 10 to Rock Honda. They're on the left-hand side, and we'll be there at 12 noon. All of the proceeds go to my friend's place. We also have the following New Year's or Christmas Eve, December 23rd. We got another one going on at the GameWorks, and we'll tell you all about that. That's in Orange. But I just want to concentrate right now on our signing at Rock Honda. That's December 18th at 12 noon. I do hope we'll see you there. Most popular holiday specials among adults was the subject of a USA Today snapshot. This is the most popular holiday specials story, TV specials among adults. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is the number one most popular holiday special among adults. Number 2, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Number 3, Frosty the Snowman. And number 4, It's a Charlie Brown Christmas. And they asked these questions of adults. The question actually was, which animated holiday television special adults say is their favorite? And Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer came in first. We wanted to kind of do a little bit of an outreach and find out from grown-ups out there in Southern California and out there in America what show they thought was the best show. And we contacted, who do we have on the line, Mike? This is the Joyful Union Senior Center in Bellflower, California. And this is Clara Bingham. Clara, are you there?
Yes.
Hi, Clara. This is Phil Hendrie from the Phil Hendrie Show. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing very fine, thank you.
All right, ma'am. And thank you for taking our call this evening. We wanted to ask you, because you are at a senior center?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. We wanted to ask you what among the people there, and can I ask you the ages of the people that are there?
And who is this, please?
This is Phil Hendrie, and I do a radio show.
Yes, I don't have a lot of time to be on the phone, but I'll tell you that we have...
And I'm sorry, and I appreciate whatever time you can give us, ma'am. I just wanted to know the ages of the people.
Yes, we have senior citizens here ranging in age from 75 on up. Our oldest resident here is a lady. She is 103 years old. And
you have a lady there who's 103?
Yes, we do. But generally, our youngest residents range anywhere from the age of 70 to 75 years of age. 70
to 75. Can you tell me, among them, I know the Christmas season is upon us, and these are all senior citizens who are there, they have families?
Yes, some of them have families, and some of them are by themselves. But we do take care of all of them, and we love them all, and we have a good Christmas for all of them.
Okay. I wanted to ask you, do the seniors love to watch television?
Excuse me?
Do the seniors like to watch TV?
Yes, they do. They like to watch television. They watch a lot of TV. But it's not something that is on all the time because we do try to keep them active.
All right. My question was, do you happen to know of all of the animated holiday specials, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Frosty the Snowman, it's a Charlie Brown Christmas, would you happen to know, Ms. Bingham, which is the most popular among your senior citizens?
Oh, I don't know. We do not really want them to watch that because those are all cartoons and that's all animated, and that is not something we want them to watch.
Why is that?
Well, because these are people who are very elderly, and we are trying to keep them connected to the world. A lot of them are in the beginning stages of dementia, or some of them are in the beginning stages of Alzheimer's, and we want to keep them tethered to reality as closely as we can. And we find Frosty the Snowman or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, all that, letting them watch all that mess will allow them to slip further and further into the realm of uselessness. And we want them to be useful.
Well, ma'am, I don't know if you understood my question. What I'm saying is these are just holiday specials.
No, I know they are shows on television.
Yes, ma'am. They're animated shows that seem to be popular among adults. And, I wanted to know, so you're saying that they do not watch, you do not let them watch this?
No, we do. We really discourage them from watching this because the more they watch all the cartoons and everything like that, the more they slip away.
And when you say slip away, what do you mean?
Well, a lot of them, again, they are not tethered too closely to reality because they are senior citizens, which automatically makes them, you have to watch them.
Because they're seniors, you have to watch them.
You do have to watch the senior citizens a little bit. Otherwise, they're not connected to the real world. And so we have to watch them anyway. Now, if I am to introduce into that mix a cartoon or one of these fantasy shows, now you are asking for it. You are asking for it. We have people here 75 years old. There's a man here, a very, very dear man. His name is Mr. Henderson. He has been with us now for 10 years, and I try to keep him as close to the real world as I can. If I was to introduce Frosty the Snowman or anything like that, he's gone. He's useless. So you would usually see my seniors, they go to a government access channel and watch all the county supervisor meetings, something that will keep them close. We don't need a lot of TV. We have a lot of activities. A lot of our seniors will help, for instance, we ask them if they need help to the bathroom or something like that, and they'll tell us either yes or no, or they'll try to hold it. We take them on a day walk from one chair to another. So we don't want them spending a lot of time.
All right, so in other words, not to interrupt you, ma'am, you discourage your senior citizens from watching cartoons or these animated festivals?
We discourage them from watching these animated things, cartoons, all this Frosty the Snowman and all that mess, because that's just going to take them further and further out. And when you and trust me, sir, I did not get your name.
Yeah, my name is Phil Hendrie.
You need to trust me when I tell you this, that when you take an old man or an old woman and you put them together with a cartoon, you are begging for trouble. You are begging for trouble.
Begging for trouble.
That is exactly right, because they will go further and further out, and they ain't never going to come back. I don't think they're ever going to come back. Not the way they was. They come back changed, all strange, and everything's wrong with them.
Wow, I mean, I had no idea. This was from a newspaper poll.
No, I know. I understand that. I know. And probably for some of these adults, it's all right. But for our senior citizens, there ain't a chance that I can lay that on them. Otherwise, I ain't never going to, you just don't know if they're going to come back to you or not.
Putting old people in with the cartoon. All right, this is an interesting conversation. Could I have you to hang on while we do our commercial break?
I do not have a lot of time, but we're very happy to have you come down sometime and talk with us.
No, just hold the line here for just one more second, Ms. Bingham, okay? While we are taking a commercial break, because a lot of the things you're having to say about senior citizens is interesting to me. Are you there? Did you put her on hold, Mike? Try and get her to stay on with us, will you? That lady works at the Joyful Union Senior Center in Bell Gardens, California. They don't allow their senior citizens to watch cartoons or holiday specials because they say that when you put an old man and an old woman together with a cartoon, it takes them further and further away from reality. 1-800-449-8686. The reason why we started talking about this is that they have a survey in here, the most popular holiday specials: Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Frosty the Snowman, It's a Charlie Brown Christmas, and these are all among adults. 1-800-449-8686, Phil Hendrie Show. Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. Ms. Bingham, if you're on the line.
Yes, I heard like blues music or something there. That was very nice.
Yes, ma'am. That's the bumper music to my show. You are the supervising nurse for the evening hours there at Joyful Union Senior Center. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
How many residents do you have?
Right now we have 350 residents. They all have lovely rooms. We have activities for all of them. But we do, for the safety of our residents, of course, we are very careful and strict as to what our seniors do because they are very elderly. And
all right. Now, we have mentioned you don't let them watch any of these holiday specials.
No, I don't want to see Rudolph the Red-Nosed Snowman or any of that because our senior citizens, they get way out there if they watch cartoons. And like right now, you hold on for a minute because Mr. Henderson, you're not...
Now, is there someone watching a cartoon or what's going on?
You hold on for just a minute, please. I told you you can't do that.
Oh, I want to see Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I told you no.
Oh.
Hello?
Yes, hold on for just a minute, please. You're not allowed to watch that TV.
I want to see the reindeer. Ouch.
Yes, that's put him in his room. A lot of time, we had a senior who turned on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Snowman, and I said to him, we'll put him in his room now. You put him in his room.
Do you put them away? You put them in the room? Ma'am?
Hello, hold on for a minute, please.
His nose is so bright.
I don't give a sweet Jesus. Oh. Yes, we put them in their room.
What, did you take that man and put him in his room because he's watching the show?
We have to enforce a certain level of we have rules for a lot of the older citizens, a lot of our older senior citizens who cannot get around and watch the TV they want to watch. We only have one TV. That man, I told that man that he could not watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Snowman. All right, so...
Okay, I understand that. I've got a little bit of a problem with you isolating him in his room because he was watching it.
No, but he had been told before. And again, Mr. Henry, if you've been around senior citizens as much as I have, you know that they get way out there when they watch cartoons. It takes them too far out. Last night we told them that they couldn't watch, Frosty the Reindeer, and now they're watching again. So that's the problem that I have.
All right, let me get some phone calls. We're talking about what are the most popular holiday specials among adults. We have a lady on the line who's a supervising nurse at a senior center. Here's Salt Lake City on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I don't believe that someone, when
not allowed to do that.
someone watches a show, that their mentality changes that easily. It does not occur like that. I mean,
Darling, I am a supervising nurse. I work with senior citizens all
yes,
the time.
you cannot treat old people like crap. Just
No, I do not. No, darling, I love every senior citizen that we
I
have
can
here. I love them
understand that,
all.
but watching one program on TV is not going to change their mentality. I've been around old people too.
No,
I've
it's not
worked
one. It's not one because they want to see.
No,
hello,
I have
hello.
worked
Am I
at
arguing?
Central Brickyard. It
Who
is
am
the
I arguing
retirement.
with? Who am I
I've
arguing
worked
with?
there.
This is a lady
I'm
who's calling the show.
And I feel how they feel, and it's not right to treat old people
How old are
differently
you?
just because
Are you
they
telling
are
me
old.
you're a child? Are you telling me, child? Are you telling me I
Child,
work with
but now
old?
that I'm young, that I have a
I work
bad
with old
mentality.
people.
Is
I
that
work
what
with
you're?
old people for 20 years. Okay, I've got far more experience than
Yeah,
you do.
experience. I'm sorry though. Experience. I can understand that.
Let
your
me ask you:
experience.
if you have a dog or you have a cat,
I'm not child.
do you have a dog or a cat? How do you treat them?
Love and care, but you
With
do
love
not
and care.
restrict them from things that are.
Well, all right, that's what we do with our senior citizens. Okay.
So you restrict them
Our
from
senior
cartoons.
I don't want them getting too far out.
Too far out.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
You feel that every.
What do you mean by
person
too
over the age of 70?
If they're over the age
far
of
out
7,
there if they watch
they
something?
already. You know about Alzheimer's. You know all about dementia and everything, don't you?
No, I'm sorry.
You don't know nothing about Alzheimer's disease.
I don't know anything about that. I'm sorry.
I know you don't.
You're trying to say that I am unintelligent, and that's not right. You're doing this.
Well, no. Let me ask the caller. Don't you know what Alzheimer's is? Do you have your radio turned up? I think that's probably one of the problems. Do you have your radio turned up?
No, I don't.
Well, what is that in the background? Ma'am?
Yes?
Are you talking to me or somebody in the background, or what are you doing? Are you with us here?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, who were you talking to there? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, who are you talking to?
No one, I can't.
Okay, turn your radio down. Get it down and out of our life.
Okay.
Okay, because there's a lot of conversation going on in the background.
I want to ask this lady, what college degree do you hold that you can tell me my business?
College degree, so you obviously have to have a college degree in order to talk about
when a dog eats its own crap, you got to rub his nose in it, right?
Right.
All right, it's the same thing with old people.
So you have to rub old people? I mean...
No, I'm talking about these old people in their cartoons. And
the lady's question to you, Ms. Bingham, was simply, why can't old people watch cartoons?
Yeah,
you are saying...
I have answered that question. First of all, I don't even know why I'm being interviewed on the radio. You call me. And
I understand that, but if you'll just indulge me, okay? You say that old people can't watch cartoons. Why?
Because it takes them mentally too far out. Okay.
Far out.
You understand what a cartoon is? It's not real. It's fantasy land.
It's not real. Cartoon is just an image. But
that's right.
Things on cartoons,
you try showing that to an old lady. What happens?
They necessarily do not have to be fake. They can be real.
And what happens when you show a cartoon to an old woman?
So, hold on. So you consider someone at the age of 70 as old, right?
All right, anyway, thanks for your call, ma'am. I don't think she can hear us because she's got her radio cranked up or something. Fort Mill on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello? Fort Mill, hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry. I don't think that'll affect them any bit, because if the person has already got mental problems, or if they're old or something...
That's right.
It's not going to hurt them. If the man wants
to... No, but if they don't yet have the mental problems, but they're just they're teetering on the edge of reality, they're almost out there, but they're not quite.
Yes.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
13.
What am I talking to kids for tonight? More children? I know more
because I'm a kid, I can't have an opinion?
Well, you got an opinion on old people. I work with old people every day. I see how far out they get. They get way out there.
If the man wants to watch a cartoon, let him watch a cartoon. He's already in a mental
No, he's in a senior citizen home. That's not a mental institution.
If he's in a senior citizen home,
he wanted to watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed. But he wanted to watch... Well, hello? What is that?
Hello?
Am I on the radio? What is going on around here? I want to hang up.
Добрый день. Спасибо, что вы выбрали компанию Phil Hendrie Air. Наш полет будет проходить на высоте 300 000 фут. И еще водка. Наш полет включает борщ. Я еще хочу упоминать Чернобыль.
Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. You can tell this is a great show because we have rock and roll bumper music. If you got good bumper music, you can kind of fake your way through a show. You can pretend like you've got something fairly hip, something fairly vogue, something cutting edge, something chic. You can almost pretend that you have a show that people can say, wow, have you heard the Biff Barlow show? It's something else, baby. Yeah, that bumper music, that's where it am at. And this show, second to none in some of the cheesy, faux rock bumper music of all time. I gave him the Beckology disc. I've given Mike my Clockwork Orange disc. What else do you need, babe? Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Beck all night.
You've been playing Beck all... I know, no, it's good. No, it is. It's good, except for that one harmonica riff. There was a time when we didn't play bumper music on this show, but because we're now nationally syndicated and we have board ops who are falling asleep at a record pace across the country, we have to sort of give them the heads up that we're going into a break. And what better way to do that than with bumper music? This little stinger. We could have used that Dr. Laura, that Rush Limbaugh stinger, but yeah, what would that do? As the guy said to me once when I said, why are you taking karate? And he said, well, a guy could pull a gun on me. I could shoot him, but what would that do? Now, this kind of bumper music, we decided, Anyway, 1-800-449-8686, Phil Hendrie Show. We get over to, the lady still on the line there? The lady in Bellflower still there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, let me go to Salt Lake City on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello?
Hello.
Salt Lake City, could you turn your radio down for me, sir?
I sure can.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that just a short-time listener with Phil, and I really respect the show a lot, but I was listening to the lady as far as her methods with the old folks' home and cartoons, and I was kind of disgusted with what she had to say because there's nothing to validate that in research at all as far as psychology goes, and I wanted to know what she can do to substantiate what she's saying. What
can I do to substantiate? I have practical working experience with
experience
senior
does
citizens.
Not validate. Experience does not validate.
You asked me a question. I'd like to answer the question. I have practical working experience with senior citizens going back some 20 years.
Okay, what does the AMA say about what you're saying? There's no research to validate what you're saying.
I have seen senior citizen after senior citizen go over the edge, slowly lose their grip on reality when they watch all these Christmas cartoons. Experience validates everything, my young friend.
I appreciate what you're saying. I've been in the medical field for 15 years myself.
Well, I work directly with the elderly, all right? I do not work in the theoretical realm of research. I work in reality. Okay, and I've seen senior citizens lose their minds watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed, the snowman or whatever, or what have you.
Okay.
And
you've seen senior citizens lose their minds.
I've seen them get untethered, what we call untethered from reality, with all that cartoon mess.
Have you ever thought about a different modality as far as...
All right, your radio is still turned up. Thanks for calling. Here's Duluth on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hi.
Hi, I'd like to start off by saying that the lady that's talking on the other line, as far as her 20 years experience, it sounds to me like that experience has really hardened her.
My 20 years experience is very impressive. Okay,
Is what?
I think it's very impressive.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
from your comment that you made to the poor gentleman...
I'll tell you what makes them hard is that Grinch makes them all cranky and mad. They look at the
you were the one that was cranky and angry to him, and you were saying how you were treating these people, the residents, with love and respect, but it seemed to me that you got a real curt attitude with
You put that man in his room, didn't you?
I put Mr. Anderson as a man who we told him yesterday that he could not see the reindeer, and he wanted to see Rudolph the reindeer. I said, no,
well,
he may not.
My comment to that is, if you told that gentleman yesterday, which apparently you're referring to him as he has dementia at some level now, how in the world would he remember that you told him that yesterday? And furthermore, how do you in a nursing home with 330 residents have only one television? I mean, and as far as recreation, I think that's unacceptable.
I'm just talking about our North Room. No, we have more than one TV. I'm talking about our North End Recreation Room. And this area right here is shared by about 50 or 75 senior citizens, so you can't hog the TV because you want to see Rudolph the Red-Nosed Snowman.
By the way, it's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Right. I've been wanting to correct you all night.
That's driving me crazy. So who's got the dementia here?
You know something, miss? I have better things to do than sit around like you might and watch cartoons. All right?
Well, actually, no, I'm not a big cartoon watcher myself.
Well, excuse me for getting the cartoon names wrong, okay? I'm trying to help these old people. Here he comes. Hold on a minute.
See, that's...
Hello?
She's talking to one of those residents right now. That's my big problem with her is I sense a lot of hardness, harshness, whatever you want to call it.
I want to see the rain.
And my heart goes out to those poor people.
Is that a man? Ms. Bingham, could you come back to the phone, or I don't know what she's doing?
Could you hold the line?
She's probably reprimanding the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Snowman.
God damn it, get off. Get your hand off.
What is she doing?
There's no love and compassion in the way she talks to them.
I told you get your goddamn hand off.
Oh, my Lord, I'm not
Listen to
believing
this.
her.
Listen to this.
This is abuse. If my parents were in a place like this, I would just be devastated.
Oh, you know something? My father passed on 12 years ago, and he spent exactly 2 days in a joint like this, and I got him out of there as fast as he went in.
Oh, when you go to check them out, and it's so caring.
Oh, he's a wonderful
and then
guy.
2 weeks later, and they're laying in their bed in their own feces.
Are you stupid or something? I told you get your goddamn hand off it.
Listen to her. She has a lot of nerve to speak to these people this way, and then
Ms. Bingham
herself is treating them with love and compassion.
Ms. Bingham, hello?
Let me see the Rudolph.
I'm sure this is being recorded, and I think
I'm recording it for the show.
needs to be supplied to the board of directors of that facility.
Hello, are you there?
Yes.
All right, there's one of our senior citizens who's not going to get any dinner tonight.
Oh my God! Now you're revoking their food.
Are you telling me because he went?
He went over and looked at I'm sorry, ma'am, if I get the name wrong. Frosty the...
The name of a cartoon is completely irrelevant when you're talking about denying these residents their food, which is paid for.
You were very upset about the fact that I was getting the cartoon name wrong. You said it was...
No, I'm not upset about that. That matters none whatsoever. But the way you're treating these people is what is bothering me.
I will tell you that I have been in senior care for 20 years. They must be taught...
I don't care.
They must be
if you've been in it for 20 minutes.
Ma'am, they must be taught the correct way to do things.
So you're going to deny them dinner? They're probably already
That man, how old is that gentleman you were talking to?
He doesn't get any dinner tonight. No. That's right. That's correct.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. I don't need to be yelled at.
Who old is the man you're talking about?
Mr. Anderson's 82.
And you're denying an 82-year-old man dinner? You know, I know that older people don't eat a lot.
Well, that's just it. They don't eat a lot. They pick at their food. They pick at it like a bird, and they lay the fork down, and they talk. This man can't
This is good, so he can be losing more weight during the winter months when if he gets sick, then he could, go into severe...
Have you ever seen a senior citizen, they sit there and pick at their food, and then they talk, and they run their mouth about something, and all he's done for the last 3 days is run his mouth about Rudolph the reindeer, and he's always sick anyway. And
okay, I'm gonna say something. I just called your place at random. I'm gonna call. You're at the Joyful Union Senior Center.
That's correct.
I'm gonna call them up, and that's in Bell Gardens.
What state?
Oh, so now what are the two of you cooking up?
We're not cooking up anything, okay? We're not cooking up anything. All right, it's in California.
Okay.
What do you two got in mind?
No, I was just curious.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call the front desk. I'm gonna call the.
You go right ahead. They know me. I'm Clara Bingham. I'm a supervising nurse here at night. I've been here 20 years.
I'd like to know what the rest of the staff is like if you set the example.
You got the old people in your family?
Yes, I sure do.
And I guess they get to watch all the cartoons they want.
I have a 93-year-old grandmother who has nothing wrong with her mental faculties whatsoever.
Oh, my God. 93.
Yes, she's 93.
Do you let her out of her room?
My God, she has free roam of the house.
So, in other words, you're just asking for trouble, aren't you? You're just begging for trouble.
We would like for her final years to be very happy.
Very happy. What about your final years? You let a 93-year-old woman, is she getting outside?
Well, we assist her when she's outside. This isn't about me. This is about the 330 residents of your facility that are receiving extremely poor treatment, if not abuse.
Let me see Rudolph.
Get back. Now he's out of his room again.
Oh, boy. All right, Mike, what you need to do is call up this place, okay?
I want to see Rudolph.
Get back.
This tape needs to go to
call. You know what? I'm hanging up. I'm hanging up. Okay. Call them. In fact, I'll call them. I'm going to call the front desk and find out. Are they connecting?
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm calling the front desk at this place. I want to make sure that they go to the back and wherever this woman is.
That facility very well may be a run and operated by a larger healthcare organization. It's publicly traded or something.
Joyful Union, hello.
Yes, there is a woman working on one of your... Who am I speaking with?
This is Clara Bingham.
You're the woman that I just talked to.
Yes, sir. Can I help you?
This is KFI Radio in Los Angeles, the Phil Hendrie Show, broadcast nationally. We just talked to you while you were abusing...
Oh, you're the pain in the ass I was just talking to. Is that right?
Oh, I'm the pain in the ass. Is that it?
Yeah, and you have that woman on the line, too?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you're still there, too?
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you...
I want to speak to who's in charge.
Well, you're going to speak to who I say you speak to. What are you laughing at?
You're unreal.
I'm unreal?
Yeah.
You want to come at me? You go right ahead and do whatever you want to do.
I wish I could come at those poor people over there and give them some love.
I want to talk to whoever's in charge.
Hold on for a minute.
The sad thing is here, she probably has a lot of authority.
Absolutely.
Some asshole wants to talk to you.
Did you hear what she just? Did you hear what she just called me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Joe, for you. What do you want?
Who's this?
Oh, my God.
What do you mean, oh, my God? You don't like a good, strong black man talking to you?
Hey, buddy, let me ask you, is this some senior center?
Yeah, senior center right here. 350 people. What's your problem?
What's my problem? I don't like the way you treat the people there.
Who are you?
My name is Phil Hendrie. We're on the air right now.
I listen to your show sometime.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Okay, do you like it?
Not particularly, no. Hello?
I want to talk... Never mind. I can't seem to make head nor tail of this. Hello?
Joyful Union.
Is this Miss Bingham?
Yes, it is.
Okay, look, I'm going to call whoever is in charge on Monday, and I'm going to get to the bottom of how you treat the people there. I have a witness here in Duluth. Right, ma'am?
Yes.
You're witnessing everything that's going on right now.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Why don't you blow it out your ass? You're not really
oh, now I can blow it out my ass. Is that what you're saying to me? You know something, lady?
Yeah, you and that lady in Duluth, the two of you, blow it out your ass at the same time. Because you ain't going to change the way we do, huh?
I am so sorry that a lady with your supposed qualifications and experience, you're setting such a poor example for those that are working for you, as well as you're really giving a bad name to the people that are treating the individuals in nursing homes properly.
I'll put you through to the manager. Hold on.
What is this game we're playing?
Hi, this is the manager.
Oh, my God, now she's changing her voice. Hi, Claire.
Okay, the two of you think you're smart, huh?
Don't try to change your voice, okay? Just give me the manager of this place.
Oh, you want to act like that? All right, thank you very much.
You know what? Let's
there she goes.
Her.
She just hung up on me.
Yeah, don't provoke her, really, because she'll take it out on the residents.
All right, I will be calling them on Monday. Thank you very much for your call, ma'am. It's the Phil Hendrie Show here, 1-800-449-8686. Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. And for those of you who are calling in and wanting the name of that senior center that we had contacted, and as luck would have it, we just picked them at random out of the phone book, I want you to know that we are on top of it, and we will, I can assure you, take action. We do have some of the tape of that. We have the entire transcript, and we have the entire tape of our interview with that woman and the abuse that she apparently was dishing out to that old man. Could you roll that one segment, Mike, of the tape, if you wouldn't mind?
Please let me see Rudolph.
Okay, you clearly hear him say, please let me see Rudolph, and then someone strikes him. Am I right? I have a witness on that, Mike? And Mike Crozier heard that as well. Roll that one more time so we can hear it.
Please let me see Rudolph. Wow.
Please let me see Rudolph, and then clearly someone striking him. And the other thing about that woman that was distinctive, and many times it helps law enforcement identify people, she kept saying, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Snowman. Remember that? That was also very distinctive and something I'm sure law enforcement would be interested in. And then there was another one where she said Frosty the Reindeer. So, in fact, play that portion of the tape. Let's play that back if we could. Just, I didn't say anything about that.
That's right. All he wanted to do is look at Frosty the Reindeer and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Grinch and Frosty the Grinch. So I think that...
Okay, so that you heard that. Frosty the Grinch and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Snowman. And then she says something about the, what was it? Frosty the Reindeer, something. Okay, so you've got generally what happened there. We are entirely on top of it, and I don't want anybody who has been calling the program here in the last few minutes wanting copies of that tape. I don't want any of you worrying about it. It's the holiday season, and we are going to do our very best. As you know, here on the Phil Hendrie Show, many members of our staff have recorded holiday greetings, and let's listen to them.
I'm Dick Pritchard, and I'm in accounting here at the Phil Hendrie Show. And they've asked me to come in and pretend I'm wishing all of you a happy holiday and a Merry New Year. They're currently holding my wife and children in a warehouse somewhere in the metropolitan area, and they said they would let them go once they heard my Christmas greeting. Oh, my God, I said that, and now they won't let them go because they know that I know. Oh, well.
Yeah, that's great. That's really funny. 1-800-449-8686. Joe Dickhead coming up, and he is going to be talking with us. He won't be talking with us. He'll be talking with you about his football picks for Sunday. And, of course, we have Daryl Weber, who will also be along board for Daryl Weber's Funky Chicken Cacophony and Liquor Jamboree. Here in the Los Angeles area, there's been another religious phenomenon, and this has to do with a paint. It's not a religious phenomenon, forgive me. It's just a painting in a church. And the painting in this church is one of the Virgin of Guadalupe. And it's become a spiritual encounter for a lot of the people who've gone to see it in the last few days. Devout Catholics, they've got a chance to view a replica of the Virgin of Guadalupe before the religious icon is returned to Mexico. And people are paying tribute to the Virgin of Guadalupe, who appeared before a peasant in Mexico in the 1500s. Well, there's so many people that are going to this thing that they've got to put it in the Colosseum, that they're going to put this painting in the Colosseum. And, for instance, more than 20,000 people have flocked to St. Hilary Church just in the past few days. People have come with their hopes, with their needs, with their illnesses, according to the church's deacon, Arturo Barragan. Some come to pray, others come to weep. But the fact is, they're putting this thing in the L.A. Memorial Coliseum, which used to seat about 110,000 people. I guess now it seats about 90,000 people so that they can come and see this painting. And I am just blown away at the number of Catholics that there are out there, because as I was growing up and being raised in the Catholic Church, I'd see them in church. And I figured, well, the reason why I see Catholics is because I go to a Catholic school, I go to a Catholic church, and I'm around a lot of Catholics, okay? But since I left the church, and it was an amicable parting of the ways, there wasn't anything really, it wasn't too heavy, and it wasn't too traumatic. But since I left the church, I kind of left the culture. But every time I turn around, man, there's a whole lot of Catholics out there. Man, there are a ton. You know where there's a whole lot of Catholics? In New Orleans, Louisiana. You ever been in New Orleans on a Saturday night? Whole lot of Catholics. I was sitting drinking in a bar in the French Quarter not too long ago, about 3 years ago, as I was making my way out to California from Miami. And I got off the train. I went into a little bar in the French Quarter, and I'm sitting, throwing back a few beers, waiting to get back to the train, and coming down the street in the middle of all of these strip bars and beer and whatever else they got in the French Quarter, coming down the street, about 100 Catholic schoolgirls in their little pleated skirts and their white blouses, and they're walking along. One end, on each end is a nun. There's a nun here and there's a nun there, and they're all... That's the Mardi Gras. Man... Then I come to work here at the old radio station. My producer, he's a Catholic. When I was in Miami, everybody was Jewish. I come out to L.A., man, everyone's a Catholic. Same amount of guilt. Same general pain in the ass, pardon my language, but